Now, you know your bike needs petrol.
Petrol. Yeah.
Petrol. 8 o'clock. Cold up here, man.
Yeah. You behind me, are you?
Yeah. Only 16.
What? Will that happen? You're fading a bit. Is your mic close to your head? To your mouth?
Yeah, let me just adjust it here. There we go.
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Yeah.
I think.
Tongue punch it a bit.
Oh, bollocks, I didn't hit avoid tolls and motorway.
Oh, yeah, no, we're going to Bari.
Going right here, are we?
No, we're going left.
Bollocks. Hang on now.
Just follow signs for Bari and then pull over somewhere.
But they were the signs for Bari, man.
No, they weren't. Yeah, Bari.
Hang on now, what are we... Do you know what? Pull off on the road.
Bari, here. You're taking this exit here. You go right.
Alright.
That's on the national road.
Yes, this one was 20 minutes slower than the route I should have gone on.
Yeah, because you're taking the motorway rather than the fucking other thing.
Hello?
Hello?
See the working girls, did you?
No?
You didn't see the two brothers, no?
No.
On the side of the road, man. Keep an eye out for them.
I don't have fucking...
You've shit peripheral vision, have you?
Browser vision.
What? What?
Go on.
Stay on this road for 16 kilometres.
What?
Right. What road do you like the look of? That one or that one?
The crossroad, I think.
Yeah, okay. It's 9 minutes slower. I'm saying 10 minutes slower, but...
Don't care. Is it just like thinking that's a motorway or something?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh, the bollocks.
So now we're on these dust roads the whole way to Bari.
Yeah, me bollocks here. How long is the same we're taking?
An hour and 30 minutes.
Ah, for the love of Jesus.
Will I stop and recalculate without tolls?
Without tolls, like just leave motorways on. I'm not doing an hour and a half of this, a load of bollocks.
Well, the place we're going to is kind of...
Yeah, it's kind of on the outskirts, so it's the motorway. I think there's no tolls, we're just taking the motorway around the city kind of thing.
I also need petrol.
I don't need it. There's 200 kilometers. 200 kadoopatops.
Oh, God, fucking hell. Oh, jeez, I nearly went and snot there. Put you under the tree. Under the tree.
Under your man. Howdy folks, welcome back to the flashback to 2019 and the European trip that we were on. This is installment number 7. I'm going to try and do these weekly, no promises, but I'm going to try. This week we have not a great day, honestly, hence the lack of recording. There wasn't a lot salvageable. We spent today going from Sulmona down to Bari, and so the plan was to get the ferry from Bari across to Dubrovnik, which we eventually did. But this day was a weird day. It was kind of cold and hot. When I say cold, I mean like 16 degrees, and then it got hot later on in the day. We were getting a bit tired and shagged out. I mean, I don't think we'd had a rest day just yet. Like a proper rest day, and so we said the ferry was, I think, Friday from Bari, and this was, I think, Wednesday. So we showed up and booked a place for 2 nights. Wasn't a great place we booked, but sure, you don't really know in advance. But we had a place to put the bikes, and it wasn't too bad. So I was definitely looking forward to the rest day at the end of the day. It was the thing with southern Italy, or the part of southern Italy we were in, is that you appeared to have 2 options. One was the motorway, which meant that you had to get a tag or pay a load of tolls or just generally faff about or just completely arse back roads, and you saw some of the back roads. They were not great, mainly sort of rural farming roads, and that sort of thing. So by mid to late this day, we were like, yeah, let's just get there. So we I don't think we did much for the Thursday for the rest day. We just sort of hung around and got a few bits and did some maintenance on the bikes and that sort of stuff. And then on Friday we took the ferry to Dubrovnik, which will be the next video. I'm not going to dwell on the ferry to Dubrovnik in the next video, apart from to say that it wasn't a cool experience. One of the primary things we learned from this trip is that, like, if you can avoid down there, we could have got the ferry from Ancona to Split, which would have skipped the ride down to Bari, but it also would have skipped the ride up from Dubrovnik, which by the next video you would probably say it's worth it. But you live and learn, and we got to see bits of the country, and we got to do the ferry thing regardless, which was grand. The ferry kind of made us wait a couple of hours in the hot sun before they let us on, and then it wasn't great. It wasn't a long ferry ride, but it was not a ton of facilities on board. So I'm leaving you with just some footage from the last of Italy for the way down anyway. And next time you see us, it will be on the way to the ferry over to Croatia. All right. Anyone got questions, thoughts, comments? I didn't plug it at the time, but if you head on over to Gorilla Biker's channel, he has a podcasty thing he does where I was on it there a couple of weeks ago, and he asked me some questions about touring and all that. I'm by no means a touring veteran, but I've done more than none, so that's where we're at. Okay, look, I will leave you with that, and I will talk to you next time. Good luck.